Hi, Shivam. How are you?
I'm fine, sir. How are you?
I'm good, all good. So, how's Mumbai today?
So Mumbai weather is 21 degrees centigrade, so that's pretty warm according to North Indian standards in January. So
Right.
yeah,
Pretty well. You're doing well. How's the COVID situation? All good?
yeah, the course is treating us fine, and the academics have started, the classes have started. Now let's see how much COVID takes it forward.
All right, all right. Okay, so let's move to the topic straight away. Uh,
Yeah,
we will be discussing a lot about Niti, but before that, tell me a bit about your journey. How did it go? How much did you score? Why did you choose Niti among the options you had, and what options you had, if you are comfortable telling us?
sure. So my journey to NEET started way back in 2020. So I had 1 year of work experience by then. So I decided that I should move into a managerial role, and so that's why I decided to give management exams like CAT, ZAT, IFT, SNAP. So I got a few calls like IFT was there, XLI Jamshedpur was there, and then that SIBM, all the not the Blackies, on the Indore and Shillong and all the CAP colleges, and that MDI and NEET as well. So I converted MDI Gurgaon and Indore, NEET and CAP colleges, other than that SIBM Pune. So I, according to my profile, after talking to a few of the seniors, I decided that I should join NEET Mumbai based on the roles that are offered, based on the companies that visit the campus. I have a profile of 898. So I decided, so according to my profile, I thought that NEET Mumbai will be the best choice for me.
All right, that is great. So, how much was your CAT percentile again? I missed that. It was
Yeah. So my CAT percentile was 98.44.
98.44. All right, that's a good, great, decent percentile, good percentile. All right, so let's talk a bit more about Niti. First things first, Niti is known to be a Mecca of operations, right? And
Yeah.
many people have this thing or the image in the mind that it is known for the operations only, and only those people who are very specific towards Niti should towards operations should target Niti. Is it so?
Yeah.
Or what kind of rules are offered? Or is it just a myth that there are many other rules? And just tell us about that.
So it is true that NEET is known as a mecca of supply chain management, but I would not say that we are a totally operations or supply chain focused campus. So about 17% of the batch was placed in consulting companies. FMCG were there. About 12% of the batch was placed in FMCG companies. About 17% in manufacturing roles and operation roles, and about 14% IT roles as well. And
Okay.
banking was there, and other roles were there as well. So, but I would say that we have a very diverse campus. It's not that only manufacturing or supply chain companies visit our campus. Consulting firm, like all of the top consulting firms, visit our campus, like McKinsey, Deloitte, and Bain and Company is there. Other than that, all the FMCG companies like PNG, HUL, all these companies visit our campus. So we are a very diverse campus. It's not that we are very specific towards it. So the portfolio of NEET is not such that only manufacturing companies visit it. All sort of roles are offered in NEET, and if you are interested towards marketing, you might find a company over here as well, which will be one of the top firms in the sector. So it's not that we are totally focused towards it, but there's whole plethora of it.
All right. So that is one of the myths busted. All right. Thank you
Yeah,
for that. So if I talk about the gender diversity over there, can
yeah.
you throw some light over that?
Sure. So NEET has been infamously known that we have less number of girls who coming to our campus, and we are totally aware of that. So last to last year, I would say that about 13% of the batch had female applicants or female students over there. But that this year has increased to 17%, and we are very well committed towards it. We know that we have a problem over there, and we are committed towards increasing the gender diversity. That's why we are in the process of increasing the gender diversity score, and this year you will see more number of girls coming to the campus, and more batch compromise will be of girls only.
All right. So when I talk about one of the major questions that people have when we talk about the cutoffs and everything, right?
Yeah.
That what are the cutoffs and everything, right? So let's go over that part in order to tell our students that what was it. I think this is the exact picture for the last year,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
All right.
this is for 2021 and 2023 batch.
Okay. So I see there are two courses, PGDIM and PG DSM. Can you tell me the
Yeah.
difference between the two?
So PGDIM course is more towards what we know as MBA. So it stands for Post Graduation Diploma in Industrial Management. That's the more regular MBA. It's a flagship program. PGDSM is a new budding program which we have started. It's known as Post Graduation Diploma in Sustainability Management. So, since there's a lot of focus upon sustainability these days, so it is one of the few courses in the country, which have been launched by NITI, focusing towards that area only. It's a budding course, but it's gaining strength quite a lot, and more companies are offering their roles in that area as well. And the placements are at par or maybe a bit below par than the PGDM course, but they are gaining there. So yeah, so in the future, you will see this course a lot.
All right. All right. Okay, thank you so much for the information. We had the cutoffs exactly category wise over there. Okay. Now, if we talk about the interview experiences. Are the interviews more technical, inclined towards operational, or what kind of interviews do we see? How was your interview experience?
So my interview experience was not towards more sort of academics or grilling me on my work experience. It was more sort of how much aware I was about the surroundings, and that is what about every interview that I have heard about. But they will ask you about questions about what you have done in your life. They might ask you your questions on your academics or different aspects of your life. But if you have a master CV prepared, if you have the CV backup prepared for it, then it will be a cakewalk. So, but it all depends upon panel to panel, and but I would say that the interviews are more sort of generic, and if you know your strengths, if you know your weakness, what you have done in your life, it will be a cakewalk for you.
All right. So basically, one has to prepare their own CV, or we can say resume,
Yeah.
and we can expect to find many questions directly from there. And it is a myth that it is very inclined towards operation or something. An odd person might get that, but generally it's not
Yeah.
the case. All right. All right.
Yes.
All right. Can you throw some light upon the placement figures and everything?
Sure. So last year, placements were pretty good. About 21.82 lakhs per annum was the average package, with the highest going up to 58.24, and 121 companies visited the campus.
Okay.
But
How
this
many
year it is
companies visit the
expected
campus?
121.
121. All right. And what is the batch strength?
Yeah. Batch strength is about 280 people in a batch.
All right. So 280 people, 121 companies. That's a good ratio.
So yeah, people had multiple offers as well. So that's not a case. If you get into NITI, your placements are sorted, pretty much sorted. So that's
Okay.
not a thing to be worried about.
All right. Can you tell me how's your experience when it comes to offline classes? Were they always offline, or were you online first and then it went offline? How was it?
So at the start, we had online classes only. The classes haven't shifted to offline as of yet, but we have come to the campus. We visit the professors regularly. If we need any guidance from them, any assistance from them, we can meet them in person. But right now, because whole of the batch hasn't come to the campus, so right now the classes are online only.
Okay. Okay. So anything that an aspirant should know about NITI, or a person who is going to apply should know about NITI as a college compared to other colleges or something. Can you please throw some light over there?
Sure. So NITI is a college which was established in 1963. So it has a huge alumni base. Any top firm in the world, you will find a NITI alumni sitting in the boardroom of it, in those top CXOs position. Other than that, NITI, the return on investment of NITI is very good as compared to other premier B schools in the country. So, the fees of NITI is about 14.63 as compared to other colleges which have 22 or 23 lakhs. So, but NITI does not compromise on placements. As I mentioned, that about 21.84 was the average placement, which is at par with any B school in the country. Other than that, NITI has a beautiful campus. Even from my room, I can see the Western Ghats over there. It is surrounded by 3 lakes. So it's a very serene campus, very beautiful campus. Surreal. The experience is surreal. It's quite rightly known as the God's own campus. IIM Kozhikode folks might disagree to that, but
All right.
Campus at NITI is the life experience at NITI is, it's surreal actually. I do not imagine myself going out of the campus.
Over there?
The mess food is actually quite good. We have two messes, so they compete with each other. So the food is good as well.
The food is good as well. So it's an inspiration for
Yeah.
the foodies like me to do MBA again, maybe someday. All right.
Yeah,
So
sure.
cool. Any advice to the aspirants? What is your expected, cutoffs this time? Will they be same what we had around last year? All right. Any formula
So
for
yeah.
weightage? How they calculate the score, weightage, everything? Any admission criteria, etc.
So
that you can throw light on?
yeah, so the weightage criteria has not been released as of yet. So we will do it after the registration window is over. But as far as
Last date is
as of now, last date is 30th of January.
30th of January. All right. Okay.
So as of now, I can only say that since the NEETI actually changes how it takes admission. So before last year, what they used to do, they used to start the registration window after the CAT results. But this time they started before the CAT results. So as expected, the number of candidates have soared up a lot. So we can say that the cutoffs are actually expected to go higher. And but it all depends upon the pool of candidates that we have and how many people will be taking in.
Right. So the criteria is yet to be decided.
Yeah, the criteria is yet to be decided, but gender diversity points are bound to increase. That's what has been decided.
All the girls out there, kindly go and attack Niti. All right. So
Yeah, it's
yeah,
a myth
thank you so
actually. It's a
much.
myth actually. Yeah, I'm very sorry to interrupt, but
No,
it's a
no.
myth actually that girls, only supply chain roles are mentioned. NEETI is absolutely a wonderful place for a girl because my friends over there, they have been placed in very good companies for the likes of Deloitte, Accenture. So all the consulting firms actually target girls a lot. So that is something that girls can look forward to.
Engineer girls. Engineering
Yeah,
girls.
engineer girls. Yeah,
All
that's
right.
the eligibility criteria. You have to be engineer.
You have to be an engineer. Non-engineers cannot apply to Niti as of now.
Non-engineers
We are
and
speaking
BArch
today.
students also cannot appear for, are not eligible for NEET.
Not eligible. All right. Thank you so much, Shivam, for your time. You have been a wonderful speaker. All right. I'll put your LinkedIn handle in the description. And all the people who are watching this, if you have any questions about Niti, anything around, any doubts, please put your questions in the comment box. Shivam will keep an eye on that and will answer that personally, right, Shivam? You will.
Yeah,
And
it will be
I'll put
pleasure.
the LinkedIn handle so that you can connect with Shivam directly over there. And we will come up with more college information. Shivam, anything else that you would want to mention?
So I would just like to congratulate everybody who has given CAT this year, and congratulations for the good percentile. Just focus on your strengths and prepare your introduction and all the HR questions well. Prepare your master CV, backup CV, and everything will turn out to be well.
Cool. Done. Thank you so much, Shivam, for your time. Have a
Thank
lovely
you so
day.
much for having me. Thank you so much for having me.